God's beloved ones, this is an urgent message, and you need to receive it without delay. Do not dismiss these words or move past them too quickly, because something significant is already taking place. What is being revealed at this very moment has the potential to redirect your journey in ways you may not yet understand. I am speaking to you personally because you were meant to hear this message, and it carries meaning for your spirit, your future, and every step that lies ahead. This urgent call is not meant to fill your heart with fear. It is meant to awaken you, to lift you out of distraction, and to bring you into a place of greater understanding. Invisible changes are happening around you, powerful movements that your eyes may not yet recognize. Stay with these words until the very end, so you can understand why these events are unfolding and how they are preparing blessings that have your name on them. If these words speak to your heart, Tipe, Amen, the message itself is straightforward, yet its meaning reaches far deeper than it first appears. A defining moment is beginning to take shape in your life. It calls for your attention, your faith, and your willingness to trust my direction even before every answer becomes visible. You have endured seasons filled with uncertainty, unexpected delays, and quiet struggles that few people have understood. More than once, you have questioned why everything seemed out of place. Today, I want you to know that none of those experiences happened without purpose, and none of them were designed to destroy you. Every challenge has been refining your character, strengthening your faith, and placing you exactly where you need to be for what comes next. Take a quiet moment and allow this truth to settle deeply within your heart. You have not fallen behind, and you have never been forgotten. What looked like a delay was actually perfect timing under my guidance. And what felt like overwhelming pressure was preparing you for something greater than you imagined. With both urgency and love, I invite you to support this moment by liking this video as a simple expression that your heart is open to receive what I am placing before you. The gesture itself is not what matters most. What truly matters is your willingness to stand in agreement with what I am doing in your life, and to welcome this new season with faith and expectation. The reason this matters so much is because something is about to be revealed that you have been waiting for without even realizing it. You have been asking for clarity, for direction, for a sign that you are moving in the right way. And now that sign is here, but it will not come in the way you expect, and it will not look like something obvious at first. It will come quietly through a moment, a realization, or a shift in your spirit that tells you it is time to move differently. You have been protected more than you know. There were things meant to harm your progress, plans that could have pulled you into confusion or loss, but I stepped in and redirected your path. At times you felt disappointed. At times you felt like something good was taken away from you. But in truth, I was removing what could not stay in your future. This emergency is not about danger coming toward you. It is about awareness rising within you. Type 777. If you trust God, you are entering a space where your decisions will carry more weight than before. This is why I am calling your attention so strongly right now. The next steps you take will not be ordinary steps. They will shape the direction of your life in a deeper way, and I want you to take them with wisdom, with peace, and with confidence that I am guiding you. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to panic. You only need to stay connected to me and listen closely. There is also something important about your identity that you must understand. You are not like everyone else around you, and this is something you have felt for a long time. You have noticed that your path looks different, that your struggles feel deeper, and that your joy often go beyond what others understand. This is because you are chosen, and being chosen comes with a different kind of journey. It is not always easy, but it is always purposeful. What is happening now is a turning point. You are being moved from a place of waiting into a place of alignment. Things will begin to make sense in ways they did not before. Connections will form, opportunities will appear, and doors that once felt closed will begin to open. But you must be ready to recognize them when they come, because they may not arrive in the form you expect. You have been asking for change, and now change is here. It may feel uncomfortable at first, because it will require you to step out of what is familiar. But what is familiar has not been taking you where you are meant to go. I am leading you into something greater, something more aligned with your purpose, and something that will bring peace into your life in a way you have not experienced before. There is no need for fear. I am with you in every step, in every decision, and in every moment of uncertainty when you feel unsure. Come back to this truth that you are guided, you are protected, and you are not alone. This emergency is not a threat. It is a call. It is a call to wake up, to pay attention, and to trust that what is happening now is working in your favor. You have carried burdens that were not yours to carry, and you have held on to things that were meant to be released. This is your moment to let go, to breathe, and to step forward with a lighter heart. I am removing what has been weighing you down, so you can move freely into what is meant for you. Stay with me because there is more I need to show you. What is coming next will build on what you are feeling right now, and it will help you see the bigger picture of where you are being led. Do not turn away, and do not doubt your place in this. You were meant to hear this, and you were meant to respond to it. There has been noise around you, voices that pulled you in different directions, situations that drained your energy, and thoughts that made you question your worth. I am quieting that noise so you can finally hear what has always been true about you. Type 11 if you believe. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a reason you have felt different lately, like something inside you is shifting and refusing to stay the same. That feeling is not random, and it is not something to ignore. It is my presence moving within you, guiding you toward a new level of clarity and strength. You have outgrown certain ways of thinking, certain environments, and even certain connections. And this has made you feel unsettled at times. But that discomfort is not a sign of loss. It is a sign of growth that cannot be stopped. You have been holding on to things that once felt important but no longer serve your future. You have tried to make sense of why certain doors stayed closed, why certain people drifted away, and why certain plans did not work out the way you expected. Now I am showing you that every closed door was protection, every delay was timing, and every loss was a redirection towards something better. You were never being pushed away from your purpose. You were being guided toward it in a way you could not yet see. There is something forming ahead of you, something that will require you to step forward with confidence instead of hesitation. You have spent enough time doubting yourself, questioning your path, and waiting for the perfect moment to act. That moment is not coming later. It is forming right now. I am asking you to trust that you are ready even if you do not feel completely prepared. Readiness does not come from having all the answers. It comes from having the courage to move forward with faith. You may have noticed that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that your intuition feels stronger, and that you are starting to see situations in a different light. This is not a coincidence. I am sharpening your discernment so you can recognize what is meant for you and what is not. There are opportunities that will appear, but not all of them will align with your purpose. You must learn to listen to the quiet voice within you that tells you what feels right and what does not. Type yes to receive miracles. There will also be moments where you feel tested, where you are tempted to fall back into old patterns or return to what is familiar. This is where your strength will be revealed. You are no longer the same person you were before, and you cannot go back to thinking or living the same way. What once felt comfortable will now feel limiting, and what once felt uncertain will now feel like the right direction. This is how you will know that you are truly moving forward. I want you to understand something deeply. You are not being asked to become someone else. You are being called to fully step into who you already are. There is power within you that you have not fully embraced, gifts that you have not fully used, and a purpose that you have only begun to touch. This is the moment where all of that begins to come together. You are not lacking anything. You have everything you need to take the next step. The emergency I spoke of is not about something outside of you. It is about something within you that can no longer be ignored. Your calling is becoming louder. Your awareness is becoming stronger. And your time of waiting is coming to an end. You are being moved into action, into alignment, and into a space where your life begins to reflect the truth of who you are. There will be signs along the way, small moments that confirm you are on the right path. Pay attention to them. They may come through a sudden sense of peace, a clear idea, or an unexpected opportunity. Do not dismiss these moments. They are part of the guidance I am giving you. You do not need a loud announcement to know that you are being led. Sometimes the quiet confirmations are the most powerful. You have also been protected from things you were not even aware of. There were situations that could have taken you off course, relationships that could have caused harm, and choices that could have led to regret. I stepped in and redirected you, even when you did not understand why. Now you are beginning to see that what felt like setbacks were actually safeguards. This next phase will require you to trust more deeply than before. It will ask you to let go of control and to believe that what is unfolding is for your good. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay open, stay grounded, and stay connected to me. When you feel uncertain, return to this truth that you are being guided with care and intention. There is also a shift happening in your environment. You may notice changes in the people around you, in the opportunities that come your way, and in the way you respond to situations. This is not something to resist. It is part of the transformation that is taking place. You are being aligned with what matches your growth. And that means some things will change. You are not alone in this process. Even when it feels like you are walking a path that others do not understand, I am with you in every step. I see your efforts, your struggles, and your quiet moments of strength. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted. Everything has been building toward this moment. As you move forward, remember to stay grounded in truth. Do not let fear or doubt take over when things begin to shift. Change can feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary for growth. You are not losing anything that is meant to stay. You are only being separated from what cannot go with you into your future. There is more ahead of you than you can currently see. This is only the beginning of what is being revealed. Stay present, stay aware, and stay open to what is coming next. You are being led into something greater, and every step you take now is part of that journey. Do not rush, but do not hesitate either. Move with intention, with faith, and with the quiet confidence that you are exactly where you need to be. What is unfolding now is not random. It is purposeful. It is guided, and it is meant for you. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is something important you must understand about this phase of your life. You are not just moving forward, you are being repositioned. The place where you once stood is no longer where you belong, and the place where you are being led requires a different level of awareness. You may feel like you are in between, not fully where you were, and not yet where you are going. This space can feel uncomfortable, but it is sacred because it is where transformation takes place. You have been learning how to let go without fully realizing it. Every time something did not work out the way you expected, you were being taught how to release control. Every time someone walked away or a situation changed, you were being shown that your peace cannot depend on what stays or leaves. This lesson has not been easy, and at times it has felt painful, but it has made you stronger in ways that will soon become clear. There is also a shift happening in the way you see yourself. You are starting to recognize that you are capable of more than you once believed. You are beginning to trust your instincts, to speak with more clarity, and to stand firm in what you know is right. This is part of your growth, and it is something you must continue to embrace. Do not shrink yourself to fit into spaces that no longer match your spirit. The urgency in my voice comes from love, not fear. I am not warning you of harm. I am guiding you toward alignment. There are moments ahead that will require you to act with confidence, to make decisions without second-guessing, and to trust that you are being led in the right direction. You may not have all the answers, but you will have enough clarity to take the next step. Type 2, to claim miracles. There is a release happening within you, even now. Old fears are losing their hold. Old doubts are fading, and old patterns are breaking apart. You may still feel traces of them, but they no longer have the same power they once did. This is how transformation works. It does not happen all at once, but it happens steadily, layer by layer, until you realize that you are no longer the person you used to be. You have also been carrying expectations that were never meant for you. You have tried to meet standards that did not align with your true purpose, and you have measured your progress against paths that were not yours to walk. This is the moment where you begin to release those expectations and step into your own path fully. Your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's, and that is not something to question. It is something to accept with confidence. There will be clarity coming to you in ways that feel natural and undeniable. You will begin to see connections between things that once felt separate, You will understand why certain events happened, why certain doors closed, and why certain opportunities did not last. This clarity will not come from outside voices. It will rise within you quietly but powerfully. You are also being prepared to receive something that requires your openness. This could be an opportunity, a relationship, or a new direction that aligns with your purpose. But in order to receive it, you must be willing to let go of what you have been holding on to. You cannot carry the past into the future. I am preparing for you. You must make space for what is coming. There is strength within you that you have not fully recognized. You have faced challenges that could have broken you, and yet you continued to move forward. You have carried burdens that felt too heavy, and yet you found a way to keep going. This strength is not something you need to search for. It is already within you. What you need now is to trust it. You are entering a time where your actions will reflect your growth. You will no longer react the same way to situations that once triggered you. You will no longer chase what is not meant for you. You will no longer doubt your worth when faced with uncertainty. This is the result of everything you have been through, and it is something you should recognize and honor within yourself. There is also a deeper level of peace becoming available to you. It is not a peace that depends on everything being perfect, but a peace that remains even when things are still unfolding. This peace comes from knowing that you are guided, that you are protected, and that you are exactly where you need to be. It is a peace that allows you to move forward without fear. You are not being asked to do everything at once. You are being asked to take one step at a time with intention and trust. Each step you take will lead to the next, and each moment of clarity will build upon the last. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need to trust the direction you are being given. There is something beautiful about the way your journey is unfolding. Even if it has not always felt that way, every challenge, every delay, and every unexpected turn has been shaping you into who you are now. You are not the same person who started this journey, and that is something to be grateful for. As you continue forward, stay connected to this sense of awareness. Do not let distractions pull you away from what you are beginning to understand. There will always be noise around you, but you have the ability to stay grounded in truth. You have the ability to focus on what matters and to move forward with clarity. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally, taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. What is ahead of you is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. You are entering a season unlike any you have experienced before. It reflects the person you have become through every lesson, every trial, and every victory. This is not where your story ends. It is the opening of a fresh chapter, filled with greater purpose, deeper peace, and lasting fulfillment. The transformation does not happen through force. It unfolds quietly, until one day you recognize that your thoughts are wiser, your choices are stronger, and your vision for your life has become remarkably clear. The burdens that once seemed impossible to carry are beginning to lose their power, while the questions that once clouded your mind are slowly finding their answers. Type 2222 if you are ready to receive God's miracles. There is something much greater happening beneath the surface that you cannot afford to ignore. You are not simply moving toward a new destination. You are also being released from everything that no longer belongs in your future. This may appear as growing apart from certain people, losing interest in things that once consumed your attention, or realizing that some places no longer feel like home. Do not mistake this change for loss or rejection. It is the hand of God bringing your life into proper alignment. He is leading you into places where your spirit can flourish instead of merely survive. For a long time, you have carried silent questions deep within your heart. You have wondered whether your faithfulness had been noticed, whether your patience would ever bear fruit, and whether the road you have traveled would finally reveal its purpose. Today I want you to know that none of your efforts have been in vain. Every sacrifice you made, every faithful step you took, and every season you endured has been preparing you for this very moment. You are no longer standing still, waiting for your breakthrough. You are stepping into it. Another remarkable change is taking place within you as well. Situations that once caused you to react immediately are now being met with calm, wisdom, and thoughtful reflection before you respond. Where you once felt overwhelmed, you are now observing with calm. This is not a small change. It is a sign of maturity in your spirit. It shows that you are no longer controlled by every situation that arises. Instead, you are learning to move with intention, to choose your response, and to remain steady even when things around you shift. You are becoming more aware of your value, and this awareness is changing the way you move through life. You are no longer willing to accept less than what aligns with your purpose. You are no longer chasing approval or trying to prove yourself in spaces that do not recognize your worth. This is not pride. It is clarity. It is the understanding that you were not created to fit into what was never meant for you. Type yes to receive miracles. There is something else you must understand about this moment. The blessings that are coming into your life will not come as a reward for perfection. They will come as a result of your growth, your faith, and your willingness to keep moving forward, even when it was difficult. You did not give up when things felt uncertain, and because of that, you are now positioned to receive what is meant for you. You may start to notice opportunities appearing in unexpected ways. They may not look exactly like what you imagined, but they will carry a sense of rightness that you cannot ignore. Trust that feeling. Do not dismiss something simply because it is unfamiliar. Sometimes the path you are meant to walk will look different from what you planned, but it will lead you exactly where you need to be. There is also a healing taking place within you that goes deeper than what can be seen on the surface. Old wounds are being released, not by force, but by understanding. You are beginning to see things from a new perspective, and this is allowing you to let go of pain that you once held onto tightly. This healing is important because it frees you from carrying the past into your future. You are learning how to trust yourself in a way you never have before. This trust is not based on having all the answers, but on knowing that you are guided. When you make decisions now, you will feel a quiet certainty within you. It may not be loud, but it will be steady. That is how you will know you are moving in alignment with what is meant for you. There is also a shift happening in your energy. You are no longer drawn to what drains you. You are becoming more selective with your time, your attention, and your focus. This is not about isolation. It is about intention. You are choosing to invest yourself in what brings growth, peace, and purpose into your life. This is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. You have been through seasons where you felt unseen, where your efforts felt unnoticed, And where your progress felt slow, those seasons were not empty. They were building something within you that could not be rushed. Now you are beginning to see the results of that inner work. You are stronger, wiser, and more grounded than you were before. There is something powerful about the way your path is unfolding now. It is not chaotic, even if it feels uncertain at times. It is guided, even if you cannot see every detail. You are being led step by step. And each step is bringing you closer to a life that reflects who you truly are. This is not something you need to force. It is something you need to allow. You are also being reminded that you are not alone in this journey. Even in moments where you feel isolated, there is a presence with you that does not leave. This presence has been guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you all along. You may not have always recognized it, but it has always been there. As you continue forward, do not rush the process. There is beauty in the unfolding, even in the moments that feel uncertain. You are not meant to have everything figured out at once. You are meant to grow into your path, to discover it step by step, and to trust that each moment is leading you somewhere meaningful. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There is more ahead of you than what you can currently see. This is only a part of what is being revealed. Stay open, stay grounded, and stay connected to the truth that you are being guided with care and intention. You are not moving aimlessly. You are moving with purpose. Everything that is happening right now is aligning you with what is meant for you. Every shift, every realization, and every step forward is part of a larger plan that is unfolding in your life. You may not understand it fully yet, but you will. Here is a reason your journey has unfolded the way it has. You were never meant to arrive at this point quickly. Every delay, every challenge, and every unexpected turn was building something within you that could not be rushed. You needed to become someone who could carry what is coming into your life. Not just receive it for a moment and lose it again. This is why your path has been different. This is why it has felt heavier at times. It was never punishment. It was preparation. You are now stepping into a space where your awareness is sharper than it has ever been. You can feel the difference in how you think, how you respond, and how you move through your day. You are no longer reacting without understanding. You are observing, learning, and choosing your actions with intention. This shift is powerful because it means you are no longer controlled by your circumstances. You are beginning to lead your life instead of being pulled in different directions. There is something important about this moment that you must hold on to. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing these words by coincidence. There has been a quiet alignment happening around you, bringing you to this exact point. You have been guided here because you are ready to understand what is being revealed, even if part of you still feels uncertain. There is another part of you that recognizes the truth in what you are hearing. You are also learning to trust the timing of your life. There were moments when you felt like things were taking too long, when you wondered why nothing seemed to move as quickly as you hoped. Now you are beginning to see that everything unfolded at the right time. If things had happened earlier, you would not have been ready. If they had happened later, you might have missed the opportunity. You are right where you need to be. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There is a release happening within you that is creating space for something new. You are letting go of old expectations, old disappointments, and old fears that once held you back. This is not something you are forcing. It is happening naturally as you grow. You are no longer holding on to what has already shown you that it cannot stay. This is a sign that you are moving forward in the right way. You may start to notice that your energy feels different around certain people and situations. You may feel more at peace in some places and more drained in others. This is your awareness, guiding you. Pay attention to these feelings. They are showing you where you are aligned and where you are not. You do not need to explain this to anyone. You only need to honor what you feel and move accordingly. There is also a deeper level of courage rising within you. You are becoming more willing to take steps that once felt too uncertain. You are no longer waiting for everything to feel perfect before you move. You are learning that clarity often comes after you take the step, not before. This is how you grow into your path. This is how you begin to live with confidence instead of hesitation. You have been through seasons where you felt like you were walking alone, even when people were around you. There were moments where you felt unseen or misunderstood. Those seasons were not empty. They were teaching you how to stand on your own, how to trust your inner voice, and how to remain steady even when you did not have external support. The strength you have been developing is no longer just something you rely on from time to time. It has become part of your character, and because of that, something meaningful is about to enter your life that reflects the person you have become. It will not arrive through struggle or confusion. Instead, it will fit naturally into your journey, bringing a quiet certainty that tells you it belongs exactly where it is. That is how you will recognize that it is connected to the purpose God has prepared for you. Unlike the situations that once left you full of doubt, this new season will carry an unmistakable sense of peace. You will not feel the constant need to question every detail or search endlessly for reassurance. At the same time, you are being encouraged to remain fully present. It is easy to become consumed with tomorrow, wondering how every promise will unfold or trying to control every step before it happens. Yet your greatest strength is found in embracing the present moment. When your heart stays rooted in where God has placed you today, your vision becomes clearer, your decisions become wiser, and your confidence grows stronger. There is no need to rush ahead of His timing. Allow each moment to prepare you for the next, trusting that every step has its purpose. A quiet but lasting joy is also beginning to take root within your spirit. It may not come with dramatic emotion, but it is steady and genuine. It is the kind of joy that grows from knowing you are walking in the direction you were always meant to follow. It does not depend on life being free from challenges. Instead, it is born from a deeper confidence in God's guidance and in the alignment He is creating within your life. As you continue forward, that joy will only become stronger. Take a moment to recognize how much you have already changed. You are not the same person who first began this journey. You have become more discerning, more resilient, and more deeply connected to the purpose placed upon your life. Those changes did not happen by accident. They came through every difficult choice you made, every obstacle you overcame, and every time you chose to keep moving forward when giving up would have seemed easier. Your story is still unfolding, and what lies ahead will continue to build upon everything you have experienced so far. Every step will reveal greater wisdom, open new doors, and strengthen your faith in ways you cannot yet imagine. You do not need to see the entire road before you. It is enough to trust that God is leading you toward a future filled with purpose, growth, and lasting fulfillment.